Alright, so this video that you're about to see is a full live breakdown of me finding a completely random brand and then doing their entire research process for their e-commerce brand. And this is a brand that I have no information about. I just found them randomly on Atria, which is a software. I'll show you. And yeah, I go over the thought process of finding the most scalable concept, finding the most scalable avatar, and breaking down the whole research process live so you can just do the same exactly after watching the video. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you take something from it and implement it right after watching this video. It's super practical, so yeah, enjoy. So in this video, I wanted to do a full live breakdown of basically just finding a completely random company and then doing their entire research on a live breakdown, because I think this will be more valuable to a lot of you guys watching than just seeing a theoretical slide presentation on how do you actually do research, instead of just seeing in the flesh how do you actually do the research. So I'll be finding a completely random brand on a tree, and then I will break down my thought process. You can kind of get an insight into how I think when researching a brand, what I look for, like how I do the orientation, how I think about concepts and scalability. And yeah, you can just follow kind of my lead and do the same for your brand. So let's just hop into a tree. And you can see there's a bunch of different brands, but I kind of wanted to have a theme, so I wanted to go with supplements. And I promise, I did actually try to record parts of this video before, and then I found companies which just I had no idea something about vaginal health, and yeah, that didn't fly. So I wanted to just take a random company here, which I kind of maybe have an idea of what is. So let me see if there's any brands which kind of just could be nice to work with, and I think you guys also would get some value from seeing. Nutrifol is kind of too big. I wanted to get also not an underground brand, but some brand which could be on the come up. I think this is some affiliate stuff. I don't want to dig into that. Your Heights too popular. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Moon Juice? Nah, Moon Juice is also too big. You know what? I'll pop up the JS Health, because I don't know what this is about, honest. So let's see what this is about. We go with JS Health, and the first thing that we want to do is to first look at their ads, what concepts they're pushing, but also all of their landing pages. So I'll just take a deep dive into. I don't have this plan on a tree, obviously. I can actually just follow them to unlock this, it seems like. So let's get an insight into the landing pages and what pages they're running. So 11% of this traffic is to this. So we want to see first and foremost where they're pushing their traffic to, because that will give us an indication of what are they promoting. And it seems like it's this hair and energy offer they're pushing the most. They also have the detox and deep load. So let me just try to figure out what they. It seems it's a split between the deep load and the hair vitamin. Let me see in their concept mix what they have most success pushing. The detox, that's hair. Oh, it's detox also. Sorry. Hair and energy. So they it seems like they have these two different things that they want to focus on. So let me just make a frame here. They have the detox, and it's not only a detox, right? It's a deep detox and deep load. Yeah. So let me put that. It's so it's detox and deep load company. It's amazing. And then we have on the other hand, vitamins for hair. So what I think about off the bat is okay, when we have these two different concepts that we could run with, what has the best. So it's kind of like a checklist. So what has the best potential for LTV or lifetime gross profit? It's which of these on the long scale could actually get the most profit out of a potential customer. We want to think about that. We also think about how big is the potential market. And I think they already kind of did a lot of these different things in terms of, okay, a lot of people are interested in detox. A lot of people are interested in hair vitamins. We also want to think about how saturated is this market slash concept, and which concepts are the most scalable. So let me just copy that over here as well. So we want to think about, especially I think the first three is pretty self-explanatory. So what product has the best potential for lifetime gross profit? How big is the potential market, and how saturated is the market and the concept? Those three might be pretty self-explanatory, and they both seem to be like subscription products. So they have the monthly, and they also have, so they promote 2 month supply, 4 month supply, or 6 month supply. 3 bottles, 2 bottles every 2 months. So you have an energy vitamins every 2 months, and here you get them either every month, every 3 months, and every 6 months. So yeah, I see perhaps the reason why they're promoting this detox and deload offer. It doesn't seem to be as scalable of like an offer in terms of like detox, the market versus the vitamins of hair. Two reasons why I think they're pushing this is, one, the detox and deload stuff, it's less saturated than in hair vitamins. If you know anything about like the supplement-based hair vitamins, is really like, it's really saturated. So that might be a reason why they're pushing this. And then also because they can sell this every month and every 3 months and every 6 months instead of every 2 months, 4 months, or 6 months. So this also might just like, it might be some stuff they're playing in with their offer and just trying to check different price points. But it also may be because they actually want to or people just buy this on another time cadence. So with that in mind, let me just go back to my robot. We want to think about, okay, how big is the concept? Which concepts are the most scalable? So let's run with the detox and deload. I think that'd be more interesting. Hair vitamins, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Not self-explanatory, but it's like, that's a pretty easy example. And it seems to me, I don't know why I keep going in there. It seems to me that there is switching more and more of their traffic to their detox and deload. You can see they started to get more and more reviews. This is still like their main winner, and this is what is kind of like award winning. But they are starting to push this as well. So we want to just do some of the legwork for them and help these guys out. So what I think about in terms of concept, in terms of what is the most scalable. So before we even go into, okay, how should I do this, and what avatar should I like target? We want to, obviously, first you want to look at the market. You also want to look at the prior data that you have, but you also just want to think with your brain, which concepts could be the most scalable? Like, if I take this whole new product, obviously they aren't new, but when you go into it, you should think it through the lens of, okay, which concept could I potentially sell the most people on? And I think for the detox and the deload, I think it's going to be some weight loss thing. It's going to be some visible result in terms of you looking a certain way, and then after taking these products, it's going to be that you look in a different way. So it's not. I don't think the most scalable angle for this is going to be the, like, how you feel on the inside, and you have this stomach ache. I think it's going to be the results, like the visible results, because the weight loss kind of angle, so to speak. So it's not like a weight loss, but that's bigger than the, maybe bad illustration. So the kind of the weight loss, if we put it here, that's a bigger angle than the other one. So let me just put that there. The weight loss versus the, not the best circle. Doesn't matter. Feeling good. I think potentially the weight loss angle is definitely better than just feeling good. Many more people are on the lookout for losing weight than just like, they aren't aware that they have the issues with the detox and deload. So we would have to take them through a education process, which could potentially be longer. We don't want to, like, my job here is not to like run some crazy advertorial or think it through the lens of like breakthrough advertising and take them through the 5 stages of awareness, like within inside of one 20-second ad. It's like we just want to focus on what the market is already kind of like is seeing. So we just want to go with weight loss for this example. So with that in mind, I think what would be really good to do is just to get a look back at some of their ads. And yeah, let's see what they're saying with their detox and deload. So I'll just scroll through a few different ads. It seems like they're basing a lot of like just like testimonials. It doesn't seem like scripted.
That I have in my
cabinet. It just seems like it's
Does anyone else get so excited?
like testimonial heavy.
A couple of things to share with you today.
I'm really not the most consistent person, especially when I'm traveling.
Yeah, so they're doing a lot of testimonials.
This
is like a UGC video.
Vind jij nou net zo? Je slikt maar 1 pilletje per dag. Er zitten 6.
Need to pause that. Annoying my ears. Yeah, but they're running mostly like testimonial type content. So let me just see some of their longest running ads. Obviously, it is probably going to be for their. It's still for their detox.
I found my new Holy Grail product. Introducing.
Yeah. Okay, so we want to, like, from seeing this right now, I also want to go into Amazon. Nice, Marius. Let me see if I can get into Amazon. Because we want to take a look at their competitors. And just basically scrape their company profile. Because now we can start to make some concepts with ChatGPT, which I think would be really good. So they already have their listing on here. It's currently unavailable, but let's see if we can get into their reviews. Let's get into here, see more reviews. Nice. And then let's get into a GPT. I already prepared the review reader, but what I'm going to do is basically just to use a few prompts and then get some more metadata on like what the customers like about the product and what they don't like. And with that information, we can kind of start to spin out some concepts. I already got an idea that testimonial type content seems to work best. They have a lot of statics as well, so we'll do a mix of testing statics. Doing that, we'll not write the full scripts in this video, I believe, but we'll think of through the lens of, I think, a two untapped angles, which I want to test for this brand, is... Okay, I'll not write that. It'll just turn out like a mess. So the testimonial mashups. So actually putting more testimonials inside of the same video, I think that would do really well for them. And what I also wanted to test would be before and after statics. It seemed to me, just on taking a quick look, a lot of their old statics isn't like proven to, they don't test with humans. What I think could be a good angle here could be if you take the before and after statics, and instead of having like showing a lean person and then a more like a person with more weight on, I guess you could say, just show a sad faced person and then a happy person. Obviously, you don't want to take this to the extreme of like messing with meta and so on, because they might not let you run your ads, but you can still kind of do this in some way, in terms of showing happiness versus happy versus not happy. And yeah, that can also, we'll see with the templates later on, but that are two like low-hanging fruits that I see we could test off the bat. I would also, so it seems like some of them are whitelist. I would also consider just doing some whitelisting off the bat. So these three things I would focus on. But yeah, let's go with the ChatGPT. So review. I just have this like this document, and you can get this as well if you want to. You can just let me know of just some prompts. I think I got this one from, I got some of it from Alex Cooper, and then I made some iterations on that, and we also got some big ass document right here, which I will go into later on. But I want you to extract the testimonials and reviews from this Amazon review link. Let me see what it said in the prompt. I think I copied it, no? Yeah. It's for the brand called, what's the brand called again? Something JS Health? Yeah. Called JS Health Vitamins. Who we are to promote who sells detox and anti-bloating supplements among other supplements for females. Cool. I want you to read them, then answer some questions about them, okay? And then let's get the Amazon URL. Where is that? There it is. Here is the Amazon URL. Cool. Let's see if this review reader works. It might take some time, which is quite annoying. I couldn't directly access the information, but well, that is very lovely. Let's see if we can use another GPT. Yeah, let's see if this works. It might not, but yeah, let's see. Then obviously I didn't copy the other ChatGPT link, which is a shame. So let me just get that, and then I'll paste the same one right here. And let's see if this can do some magic. It would be really nice. Yeah, sure. Let's give it access, all the access. It needs all of the data, so we can start whipping out some concepts. Cool. Please just interpret the data. I have some questions afterwards I would like to ask instead. So we don't want to give them like, okay, obviously it still does for some reason super annoying, but it doesn't really matter that much. Next thing that we want to do is just to get like some high list like idea of what the products is good for, what they're not good for. So I'll just start by implementing all of like what people like about the product, what people don't like about the product, and so on. So just using the prompt right here. Please, using all of the information have about this brand and its customer reviews, put the reviews into the categories below. Boom. Okay, so let's see if we can get some insights here of the pain points, the desired outcomes, and so on and so on. We already had an idea that we wanted to focus on the kind of like the anti-bloating is still kind of weight loss angle, because the result of getting the anti-bloating is, in this case, or at least the angle that we want to focus on, is the visual result. So we see here that many people, and I might be wrong, this is why we take like the customer reviews, because we want to get an insight in terms of like what is the consumers actually thinking, because I might be totally wrong. But the desired outcomes was reduction of bloating, detoxification, personal health goals, effectiveness, doubt and effectiveness. So those are some of the things that we could focus on. So I would say let's go back to this drawing board. For the testimonial mashups, we want to create a sales argument. So think of this as like a fragmented think of this as like a fragmented sales data. So we want to compile different Lego blocks with different parts of the testimonial mashup. So if I can just grab this right here and then do like this. So we want to, in the testimonial mashup, because we saw that people had like this doubt and effectiveness, we want to create a testimonial where like the first part could be, so I tried this and didn't think it would work, but wow. Something like that, because then you kind of like, that's a hook that you could try. And then it will kind of give off the vibe that red seems weird. It will kind of give off the vibe, sorry, that okay, this person didn't think this would work, but after trying it, they're just stunned. And then I can't believe how much leaner I look. My bloating is gone. So this could be person 2, basically. So this is person 1 with their testimonial. This is person 2 with their testimonial. And this could be person 3 with their testimonial. This is the stuff I'm using is the, what was it called? I can't remember. The detox and deload liver health formula. I'll just say liver detox. These liver detox pills. And if I had to create a 4th one, I'd probably do something like so the stuff I'm using is these detox liver pills. I tried this on using the whip bar. Honestly, I love my bloating is gone. Stuff I'm using is these liver pills. Oh my god. I would probably just get a clip of someone saying like, oh my god, and seeing the result. I think that would work really well. Or I would do, it could also be something like, stuff I'm using is these detox. Is these detox pills for the liver. Yeah, then we'll probably do like this is, I can't believe, yeah, this is how much leaner I look after using it for 2-3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And then what you will do, or what I recommend this brand doing, is getting all of their testimonials. So you can see they have all of these different creators.
Always been very vocal when it comes to talking about my food allergies and just leading a gluten-free lifestyle.
So what they have is that they have all of these different like testimonials from their customers. Is just break up the best parts of those videos and then compile it into a fragmented sales letter where you have all of this stuff. So they might not have the exact scripts right here, and it doesn't really matter. It's more so the concept of overcoming the objection of doubt and effectiveness. The ingredient sensitivity, I wouldn't believe, again, is the biggest thing. I would believe that the doubt and effectiveness would be the kind of the main thing. Again, we also want to think of the objections through the same lens as the concept size. So what is the, let me grab this over here instead. So what is the objection size instead? So let's just go here. And it probably will be that the effectiveness of the product, that's a bigger concern than the ingredients. Let's be honest here. Like nobody, if you see an ad of that many people trying a product, your concern is probably not that these people like that you're going to die. It's probably not. It's probably more so, will this actually work for me because I'm a special snowflake, or because I've tried XYZ product, it didn't work for me. So will this actually work for me? So that's kind of like the objection size. So I would tackle this much more than I would tackle like the ingredients. You can always do the ingredients on the landing page, but that's like my first thought when going into this. Let me see if I can get some more insights. Reduction in bloating, detox needs, personal health goals. So yeah, I would get a lot of fit women to just do these, obviously. Women to do these, and I think that's also what they're doing currently, right? Yeah, they have these objectively pretty good looking people doing these videos, which you can see are also kind of like the ambassadors. They also have some like regular people which they use, which I think is good. A mix of those two is really good, but having someone doing a testimonial which have like of some people who have used your product, but still having your audience look up to those people because they have gone through the transformation. Okay, if I buy, I may also be able to get to that level because now I'm a part of this product, this club. Yeah, so I think that's really good. I'm not too sure if this video is going to be too long, if I also going to make like the scripts for the ads. I basically have only dived into the first part of the like the research stuff. So I can maybe yeah put in another view. Try this out as well based on all of the information you have. Let's go back. Maybe 1,000. So we pretty much just want to have the ChatGPT make a blog post about what this person is thinking. So let's see if we can do that. Feeling in my gut, it's like my body is punching me for everything I ate the day before. The bloating makes me feel like I'm carrying a balloon inside me. Make me irritable. My partner tries to support it, but I snap. Bloated and miserable. So I don't get me. I'm always busy. The truth is, I'm ashamed. I don't want them to see me like this. So again, I think the inside of this is really I try fixing with diets, exercises, medication. Nothing works. I feel hopeless. I think the weight loss angle is definitely like the biggest and the most scalable. And then after that, I'd probably go to the punishing me. So I would go with this angle afterwards. So it's like my body is punishing me for everything I ate the day before. I heard that from a lot of people, just like speaking with people, that they feel bad in their body after having eaten. Like they feel like this stuff that it's basically when you're on a night out and you have like a hangover, they feel like that every day. I think a good ad could also be breaking the common belief. I think that's a big concept, because people want to believe that, of not feeling good necessarily, but you can wake up better next morning, like something like that. So this is totally like, it's not formulated well, but I think a good concept could be that you don't actually like, it's not normal to fill up feeling sluggish, because in people's minds that's believable. That's totally believable, because like if you watching this video right now, if you don't fill up, or if you don't wake up every morning and feel good, like that's not normal. And people will kind of realize that when they see the ad and they see all these people. So I think that's a really scalable concept as well, or scalable angle, because not so much more like a concept, is more like an angle within inside of the concept. but I would focus on the weight loss example first and foremost. So yeah, this is like the things that I go through internally in my head. This was very short because I didn't get to upload a lot of metadata. I basically just got to upload the Amazon link to ChatGPT, and I didn't really do more research than kind of quickly go over their site. But either way, I wanted to take you through what I go over in my head when kind of thinking of concepts, when thinking of like what is most scalable, what is the best opportunity in us for, where did I mention that? Yeah, so what has the best potential for lifetime growth profit in terms of longevity, or like people like being on the product, the detox and deload, if this is the source of people not like sticking, like if they actually can get lean from this product, they'll keep buying. How big is the potential market? I think these angles of weight loss is like an alternative weight loss angle, and also that you can wake up feeling better. It's also a potential big market because like everyone struggles with that, at least a lot of people. It's not as saturated, and those are kind of like the concepts with inside of that frame, which I think is the most scalable. So yeah, that would be all for this video. If you have any like suggestions in terms of other types of brands that you would want me to see me like break down in the future, or you would see me make live scripts, if you want to see me do all other sorts of like live breakdowns, let me know. We have a community which I would love for you to join below. In there we have a lot of free templates and calculators, all this good stuff, so feel free to join that. But other than that, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and take care.